Hey there, I am Aman and you're watching PTO classes. So in the previous video we have done the subject orientation of grade 7th English, and in this video we are going to go ahead with the first chapter from literature, that is the 3 questions from your textbook Honeycomb. So we will discuss the chapter. I will read and explain the chapter, and later on we will do the work. You will do the work, the question answers in your fair notebook. Those who don't know how to do the work and what to do, they can watch the first video. If you have not watched the first video, you can go to the description box, and there I have posted the link of that video, so you can get to know what to do and how to do, how to make the notebook and how to start your fair work. So we will go ahead with the chapter in this video, and later on you can go and watch that video and start doing your fair work. So let's start the chapter. Okay class, so let's start the chapter from your Honeycomb, the first chapter, 3 questions. So before starting the chapter, I am going to give you the background. I am going to tell you about the plot of the story, that what is there in the chapter, who are the main characters in your chapter, and what is the story about. So this story is basically about a king, who is ruling in a very powerful kingdom. He is a very powerful king, and he wants to know 3 things in his life. So the king is very curious about 3 things, and he believes that if he get to know the 3 questions, the answer to the 3 questions, he will never fail. He will be very strong. He will never face difficulty or never face a loss in his life. So let's begin the chapter. 3 questions, part 1. The thought came to a certain king that he would never fail if he knew 3 things. So the king who is ruling in a kingdom, he has a thought in his mind that if he get to know 3 things, he will never fail. These 3 things were, now you can mark these lines because it is very important paragraph of your chapter. One question will come from this surely, and the answer is right there, so you can mark these lines. These 3 things were, what is the right time to begin something? These 3 things were, what is the right time to begin something? The first question was, what is the right time to begin something? Which people should he listen to? So it is the second question, that which people should the king listen to, that who should advise the king. What is the most important thing for him to do? This is the third question, that what is the most important thing, what is the priority of the king that he should do first for him to do. The king therefore sent messengers throughout his kingdom, promising a large sum of money to anyone who would answer these 3 questions. So the king decided to send his messengers to the kingdom, to the entire kingdom, and he promised them a large amount of money, that if you will find answer to these questions, I will give you a lot of wealth. So many wise men came to the king, but they all answered his questions differently. What happened when he sent the messengers? Many wise men came to the court of the king. Court is the place where his ministers resides, and he takes day-to-day duties of the king. He governs his kingdom through the court, and where his courtiers, the courtiers are the ministers of the king, sits. So many wise men came to the king, but they all answered in different way. So in reply to the first question, now we see that what some people said to the king's question. So first answer that many people gave, and reply to the first question, some said the king must prepare a timetable and then follow it strictly. So few people said to the reply of his first question that king must prepare a timetable and then follow it strictly. So the first question was, what is the right time to begin something? The answer that came was that prepare a timetable. Like we prepare a timetable for your school, that what subject you will study in first school, what subject you are going to study in second school. So this way the people suggested that make a timetable and get to know what is the right time to do a particular thing. Only in this way, they said, could he do everything in a proper time. Others said that it was impossible to decide in advance the right time for doing something. So few contradictions were there, that the first answer that he got was prepare a timetable. In this way you will be able to do the things. But some people gave a different answer, that others said that it was impossible to decide in advance the right time for doing something. So they said that the people said that no need to prepare some timetable or other thing. We are not able enough to decide what time to begin something. The king should notice all that was going on, avoid foolish pleasures, and always do whatever seemed necessary at that time. So they suggested that king should look on the all foolish pleasures. He should avoid the foolish pleasures. What are pleasures? The worldly pleasures that we get, like by going to hunting, or by buying some expensive things, by spending time on trips or tours. So all these foolish pleasures that are not very rightful to the king, he should avoid all these, and he should always do whatever seemed necessary at that time. So this was the answer they gave. Yet others said that the king needed a council of wise men who would help him act at proper time. So few people suggested that the king should make a council of wise men. What is a council? Council is a group of people chosen to give advice or to make rules. So council is a set of peoples. Council is a body of people that advises the king. So the people suggested, the wise man who came to the kingdom suggested that make a council, and those people will advise you that what time you should begin a thing. But then others said that there were some things which could be urgent. These things could not wait for the decision of the council. In order to decide the right time for doing something, it is necessary to look into the future, and only magicians could do that. Only magicians could do that. The king therefore would have to go to magicians. So few people suggested that you will come to a situation that where the council, you can't go to the council for making a decision, because you will be in the middle of a night. You will be sleeping in your home. You will be sleeping in your court, in your palace, and suddenly a problem will arise. Then how you will go to the council that early? In that time we don't have WhatsApp, we don't have social media. So how to connect with the people? Sending a messenger will waste the time. So you need to know that what will going to happen in the future. So for that only magicians are able to forecast the future. So the king therefore would have to go to the messenger. So now coming to the second answer. First question was that what time to begin the king. What were the answers? That you can prepare a timetable, or you don't need to prepare anything because we can't have hold on the future. The third answer came that you can prepare a council, and the fourth answer came that go to the magicians. So the four answers to the first question were prepare a council, prepare a timetable, make a council. No need to prepare a timetable, no need to go to council. Or fourth one was that go to a magician and he will tell you the future, and by that you can be ready for doing the right thing at right time. Now coming to the second question. In their answers to the second question, some said that the people most necessary to king were his counselors. Others said the priest and few others chose the doctors, and yet others said that his soldiers were the most necessary. So the question second, what was the second question? Here we have marked that which people should he listen to. So whose advices the king must take? The answer that came were, some said that people most necessary to the answer number 2. Answer 2 of the king, not from NCERT, the answer that people gave to the king. That some said the people most necessary to the king were his counselors. Counselors are members of council. We have seen the council, a group of people chosen to give advice to or to make rules. So the members of this body are known as counselors. So the answer came that you should go to the counselors for advice. Second, some people said that priests, what are priests? The religious people, the like we say the pujaris, go to the priest, and few others chose the doctors. That doctors, those who save our lives, are the most knowledgeable people. You can go to the doctors and they will help you in your queries. So we are seeing that doctors are very essential in this time that we are facing the corona. So that time also doctors were very much required. And yet others said that his soldiers were the most necessary. So the people said that soldiers are what you need, because you are a king. You need your military. You need to conquer the whole world. So for that, soldiers are most necessary. So the second answer to the second question was, go to your counselors, or some said go to the priest. Few others chose the doctors, and few others chose the soldiers. To the third question, some said science, others chose fighting, and yet others religious worship. The third question, what was the third question? That what is the most important thing to do? What is the priority? What must be the priority of the king? So the answer came that to the third question, some said science, that science is the most important thing to do. Others chose fighting, that fighting, military, using military power is the most important thing for a king. And yet others said religious worship, that without seeking God, you can't live your life, you can't achieve your goal. So the three answers came that you must go for science, you must rely on technology, you must rely on logic. Some said you must choose fighting, because fighting is only going to get you new kingdoms. And some others said that religious worship is very essential, because without God we are nothing. So all these answers came, and the king was in a sense not satisfied, because the variations in the answer was there. So the king, that I must go to the magician, I must go to the counselors, I should prepare a timetable, or I should go to the magician for help, or the soldiers are very important to me, the doctor is very important to me, the priest is. So he got confused. Now see what happened. As the answer to his questions was so different, the king was not satisfied and gave no reward. Instead, he decided to seek the advice of a certain hermit. It is one of the most important character in our story, hermit. Hermit, a person who lives alone and leads a simple life. So he is a hermit who lives alone and he leads a very simple life without the pleasures that you can think with a king. So he was confused and he decided to take advice of a certain hermit who was widely known for his wisdom. The hermit lived in a wood which he never left. He saw no one but simple people. And so the king put on ordinary clothes. Before he reached the hermit's hut, the king left his horse with his bodyguard and went on alone. So the person who is very simple, he will not like to open up with a person who is with such pleasures. So the king decided that if hermit is such a simple man, I should also disguise myself in a way that I should also look simple, and I will go and have a chat with him. So he lived in a wood. Wood is a forest. Wood is a jungle. Wood is called a small forest. So before he reached there, he was wearing ordinary clothes and he left his horse with his bodyguard and went on alone. What happened? See, as the king came near the hermit's hut, he saw the hermit digging the ground in front of his hut. So hermit, when the king reached, he was digging the ground in front of his hut. He greeted the king and continued digging. The hermit was old. He was old and weak, and as he worked, he breathed heavily. He was breathing very heavily because of his old age and his weakness. The king went up to the hermit and said, "I have come to you, wise hermit." So what was the reaction that hermit gave? He greeted him, but he continued his work. So the king said, "I have come to you, wise hermit, to ask you to the answer of 3 questions. How can I learn to do the right thing at right time? Who are the people I need most? And what are the most important tasks for me?" So he quickly gave the thing that he wanted from hermit. He quickly asked the 3 questions. What happened? Hermit listened to the king but did not speak. So hermit listened to the king very patiently, as he was a very simple man, and he didn't respond. He went on digging. He kept on digging. He went on with his work. He went on digging. So the king said that, "Let me take the spade and work in your place." So spade, what is a spade? Spade is a tool that is used to dig a ground, dig a place. So for digging, a spade is used. "Thanks," said the hermit, giving the king his spade. Then he sat down on the ground. So as king was in a simple clothes, so maybe the hermit was not knowing him. So he gave his spade and he sat on the ground. When the king had dug 2 beds, he stopped and repeated his questions. So when he had dug 2 beds, 2 places in the ground, then he stopped and repeated his questions. The hermit gave no answer but stood up, stretching out his hand for the spade, and said, "Now you rest and let me work." So the king again didn't respond to the questions of king, and he asked for his spade back and said that, "Let me work now." But the king did not give him the spade and continued digging. So 1 hour passed, then other. The sun went down behind the trees, and at last the king stuck the spade into the ground and said, "I came to you, wise man, for an answer to my questions. Only if you can give me no answer, tell me so and I will return home." "Here comes someone running," said the hermit. So what happened? The king said that, "If you are not interested to help me, let me just go my home. Let me just take my things and I will go home and take your spade, because you are not helping me. So tell me that you are not going to help and I will return my home peacefully." And suddenly what happened? The hermit saw someone running. He said that, "Here comes someone running." Now we are going to start the part 2 of our chapter. Hope you have understood the first part, and if you have any queries, you can comment in the comment section. Later on I will send you the questions also with their answer, the solutions. But if you have any queries with the first part, you can write on the comment section or you can directly contact me. So we will begin the part 2 of our video.